Alright, so now I'm headed to Walmart. Or not Walmart. Just got back from Walmart. Now I'm headed to Lowe's. Gonna get a couple tomato plants, I think. I know it's kind of late in season to start doing tomatoes, but I've got some money, got some extra cash, and everything from my mom. She sent me some money for Father's Day. My mom's so sweet. I still gotta call her and thank her though. I'll do that after I get off here, okay? So don't y'all worry. I will be calling my mama. So we're getting a couple tomato plants to start out right now, and then I'm gonna try to get a couple other plants when I can do something. May not be tomato. I need to get some wood or fabricate some wood maybe for my raised bed garden. Gotta see what kind of wood I've got stored on the side of the house. I might go look and see how much prices is. Might get some this weekend. I don't know. I don't want to spend a whole lot of damn money on wood because it's supposed to drop in July, from what I understand. It's supposed to drop in July, so I'm hoping it will. If it does, then I'm gonna get the hallway bathroom floor fixed, which means my bathroom's gonna be all messed up and everything again. After finally convincing the wife that the kids can bathe in there, it's not that bad. It's just a little hole about a foot size that's soft in the wood. But the problem is, after I put the wood down, I've got to put something over that so that it will be waterproof. Because my dang kids, they can't keep water in the tub for nothing. Or they'll just get out of the tub and be dripping wet and just stand there, get dressed, don't even dry off. I don't understand it. You go in their bathroom and it is a mess. Clothes and water. It's just, I don't know. Beats. I don't know. I don't know. But preteens, that's what they are. So. But I don't remember being a preteen being like that. Maybe I was. Maybe I wasn't. Who knows? I don't think I was though. I know somebody's gonna say, "Oh, that's nasty. Why you dip?" Well, it's something I picked up in the military and never been able to quit. So, sorry. At least I've gotten to pouches. I'm not doing the loose stuff anymore. But I would like to get some Red Man. Now that was some good stuff. I might get me a pouch, because that's pretty decent. All the way, brother.
Hell yeah, man. Good stuff. How long? Where were you? What's your game?
First of the 325.
Hell yeah. Well,
Yep.
yeah, I was a double.
Gotcha. I was over in Italy with the third.
Nice.
Yeah, I was back in 88 to 90. And then I was at Bragg in 92 to 94.
You're at the center of the universe.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't care what they say.
Nope. I hope they never change the damn name, too, though.
They better not.
Yeah.
Someone proposed naming Bragg after Bragg's cousin Bragg. I like that.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's good.
You too, brother. Guy next to me has a 82nd patch on his car, and I showed him my tattoo, and we talked about our time in the service. It's awesome. Awesome. Small world you find out here, man. Actually, I was at Walmart, and there was a guy that said he recognized me from Italy. I didn't recognize him though, but like I said, I was stationed over in Italy from 88 to 90. So, yeah. That was a long time ago, brothers. Long time ago. So, yeah. So, I guess my military service has come up. So, I joined the Army in June of 1987. I went to basic training in October of 87. For some reason, I got on the delayed entry program. I don't know why. But I was glad because I hate the heat. So I went to basic. About 6 weeks in, I had a stress fracture on my right foot, the fifth metatarsal. Fifth bone on the outside of it had a stress fracture. It was hurting like all get out. We came in from like a 3-mile road march. I was sitting on a bunk crying because my foot hurt so bad. And one of my squad leaders coming by and checking on everybody, and he asked me what was wrong, and I said, my foot's killing me. It hurts to walk on. And it was swollen and everything. We went to the drill sergeant, and the drill sergeant told me to go sick call first thing in the morning. The sick call was from like 5:30 to 6:30. So I went to sick call. They did an x-ray. It was so swollen they couldn't find anything, so they put me in a boot. Told me to stay off of it for about a week. And I did. All I did was stay around the barracks. Didn't do anything. Tried staying up with my upper body. It was kind of hard, but I did it. And then after a week, I went back. They did another x-ray, and they found a small fracture in my bone. They call it a stress fracture. So they put me in a semi-hard cast for about 2 weeks. Told me to stay off of it. Healed up on its own, and I resumed training. I didn't get recycled or anything. It was a miracle that I didn't get recycled. I really enjoyed not being recycled because I was scared to be recycled. So I got to graduate basic training with the people I started out with. Went to jump school with the people that was going to jump school for my basic training class. We all graduated jump school. We all got our assignments. Me and this other fella named Richard Carmichael. Never forget me because he was my squad leader at the time when I broke my foot. He helped me out. And I really appreciated it. And me and him was supposed to go to Korea. And we looked at each other. And after we graduated airborne school, the Black Hats were cool as all get out. They were awesome. So me and him went to the Black Hats, and we were like, because everybody else was going to Italy. And that's what me and him was like, we wouldn't go to Italy and be on jump school. We didn't go to jump school not to be on it, you know? So we did that. And lo and behold, they said, yeah, you can go there. You can go to Italy, but you got to stay at jump school for 2 more weeks. And we are go for it. So I was like, no, I'll just go to Korea then. Sorry, my mom and dad's here. I'm going home. Because I was on my way home. I wasn't going to have my mom and dad and my grandma. My grandma came down there too. My grandpa had already died. My grandpa died when I was 3 years old. And I was like, no, my parents are here, so they let me go. And the whole time I thought I was going to Korea. And all of a sudden I got these papers in the mail, new orders, because I think I was supposed to fly out of Louisville, I think, and go to New York and then go to Korea or something like that. Well, I got these other orders for Italy with a plane ticket. And I was like, what am I supposed to do? So I called up to Philadelphia Army thing at the airport. Can't remember what it's called now. But talked to him and I said, yes, Sergeant. No, sir. He was like, you just got a boot camp, did you? I was like, yeah. He's like, you don't have to call me that all the time. I was like, oh, okay, Sergeant. Okay, sorry. And he's like, no, you're stationed to go to Italy. I mean, I already had my patches sewed on for Korea and all that stuff. Had the second ID patch on and everything on my dress greens. Didn't have any jump boots yet or anything. So I was kind of behind the curve, but hey, it was okay. So I showed up to Italy and everything, and lo and behold, that's where I was supposed to be. So I was there from 88 to 90, jump school. 3 weeks later, we went to Graf, busted my head open. Was supposed to be in the field for a month. I was out for 6 days with stitches in my head. Because we got dropped along the trees and stuff like that, so I got hung up in a tree. I already dropped my rucksack, so I had to climb up, unhook my rucksack from my harness, climb up the tree, get it unstuck. Well, it got unstuck, and then the buckle come up and hit me in the face. Thank God I was hanging on, because I could have fell out and hurt myself really bad. But I hung on, and apparently I was bleeding, and packed up my chute and everything and went to the chute drop off, and somebody saw me that I was bleeding, and I went to the they sent the medic over to check me out and everything, and they took me to the little field hospital field thing stuff, and stitched me up. I had to stay in the rear for about a week. I hated it. I was on guard duty every day. I got to wear my beret all the time though, instead of my K-Pod. But came time, I was done with it for about a week. I went out to the field. Went out to the field and did some training. The rest is history. Did 2 years in Italy instead of staying there like a dumbass, which I should have. I decided I wanted to come back to the world. Got stationed at Fort Hood. Went to Desert Storm with the 1st Cav. Echo Company at 1st and 5th Cav. We're a great bunch of guys. Still friends with a few of them over on Facebook and all that stuff. I see them all the time on there and everything. It's awesome. And then came back from there, and it's time to get out or re-up. And recruiter never came to me. My 4 years was coming up. Well, I got extended by a month to be able to re-up. So I ended up re-upping for another 4 years. And And I was like, called branch, and one of my sergeants was from Italy, was at branch at the time, and talked to him, Sergeant Bartlett. Talked to him and Barnett, and Sergeant Bartlett was at Fort Hood, but talked to Sergeant Barnett, and I went ahead and told him I want to go to Fort Bragg. I want to go back on jump status, and that's what happened. I got back on jump status, went to Fort Bragg, stayed there for 2 years, ended up being chaptered out due to gaining weight. A lot of traffic here at this place. So I'm here at Lowe's. Gonna pick up a couple tomato plants, maybe a garden tool. I don't know. So this is where I worked for a little bit, about a couple weeks. When I got hired, I told them I was going to Florida. Well, apparently they didn't understand part of going to Florida. So I ended up not working here no more. But we're gonna get our tomato plants and we'll be back. Still hot. Well, I just came out of those. I got 2 tomato plants, a jalapeno plant, a watermelon, a cilantro, and I think a bell pepper. Sorry about that. Phone call. Annoying phone calls. It wasn't the wife. If it was the wife, I'd have answered it. So, don't worry about that. Oh, and I also got 2 more cages. So I got a cage at home. I just love this parking lot. Backing out. These spots, these aisles are so wide. A lot better than Wally World. Wally World had them close together and think you're going to smack the vehicle in front behind you when you're backing out. Now I just hope I have the tools at home still. I think I do. If not, I guess I'll be running up to some cheap place and getting one. It sure is a hot day out today. Keys are jiggling. It's the first time in a long time I've heard those jiggle. Oh boy, getting out of here is always a pain in the arse. Because everybody is wanting to go get out. I'm thinking about turning around and going out the other side. I think that's what I'm going to do. I really think that's what I'm going to do. As long as I don't smack this little truck in front of me. But I'll see y'all when I get home, okay? It looked like yeah, I'm still driving. I know I said I'll see y'all when I get home, but I had something else to say. It looked like that Lowe's has rescinded their order for their employees to wear masks, which is great. Because when I was working here, I was required to wear a mask, and it was not very fun. Didn't like it at all. Did not like having to wear a mask the whole time I was working here. On the inside. It's just hot and stinky and not very fun. It looks like this way's not much better, really, but at least it's a straight shot. Guess I came at the wrong damn time today. Everybody's getting off work at 3 and 4 and stuff like that. It's 4:30 right now, and everybody's going to Lowe's and Walmart to shop, get their stuff that they need. You better go, boy. Get out of my way. Alright, I'll see y'all when I get home. Alright, I'm home. Oh. Smells like it could rain. Sure does. My plants survived. They didn't fall. It's a good thing. You know? Take this in the backyard. I swear I had a tomato cage. Ah, there it is. Alright, so it was a watermelon, jalapeno, cilantro, bell pepper, big beef steak tomato, and cherry tomatoes. I think my wife's going to be happy that I got these cherry tomatoes. She loves cherry tomatoes. So do I. Alright. Let's get these in the backyard. Two at a time. Changed my shoes, put my work boots on. Got my good little Skechers on. These are some nice shoes. They're made to be without socks, which is what I like. Now the watermelons I'm planting in the ground. I need to figure out where I want to put them at, so that we don't step on them, so that I don't accidentally mow them over when I'm mowing the grass. But I think I'm gonna rope the area off where I planted them, and once they start binding out, then I'll know exactly where they're at. Won't have to worry about that. Got another bottle in there to get. Ooh. All right, so I'm gonna head inside. I'm going to get my boots on. I think I'll just wear these gloves. These probably be a little bit cooler. And alright. And I'll see y'all here in a minute. Change of plans for a minute. Gotta fix the dinner. Gotta fix dinner for the kids. So I'm going to do that right quick, and then I'll be back, and then we'll get to planting.